called our man overboard Monique. To get her back on board, you first must yell, "Man overboard!" Tell someone to point at that person and that they never lose sight of her. You then put the boat at broad reach and give yourself some distance to tack and turn around to return at broad reach. Or gaff ready. Then a few boat lengths before you reach her, you ease the sails to the wind, drift close, and turn the rudder to kick the stern to Monique so you can reach her. It's simple enough in theory.
Moi, je préfère quand même cette technique-là.
Nico had briefed us before and successfully demonstrated. There are different techniques to accomplish this, and I had learned it differently than what Nico explained, so I was a bit confused. In the end, what's important is not how you do it, but that you get your Monique back on board safely.
Tu gères ta grand voile, tu ralentis un peu, tu accélères, tu ralentis, tu gères bien ta vitesse, et à la fin, de toute manière, tu reprends la barre avec l'écoute de la grand voile. Elle est assez longue pour aller jusqu'à l'arrière. Tu vais commencer à ralentir, et ben quand tu approches, si tu es à 30 mètres par exemple, là, tu peux relâcher complètement ta grand voile. Il faut qu'elle fasse aille complètement. Ton bateau, il avance encore. Et puis, il va venir ralentir, ralentir. Après, il va se mettre à dériver un petit peu, parce qu'il n'a plus de vitesse. Et à la fin, c'est là où tu mets ta barre à l'opposé de ton bonhomme pour que l'arrière du bateau vienne plus vers lui. Comme ça, c'est facile.
In simple, it's not.
Hop!
It was my turn.
Monique est tombée. Ah! Oh my God!
I'd done it numerous times on the lake, but as I said, the technique I practiced was a little different. As well as Nico had explained and demonstrated the exercise, my instincts took over and I failed.
We come back later. Sorry, I fucked up. I'll be back. I'll be back, Monique. J'étais trop haut. J'étais trop haut. Okay. Regarde là, t'as choqué ta voile. Elle passe à y pas. Ouais.
I did everything right just until the very end.
Donc là, c'était comment? Au moment où la baume est passée? J'ai pas regardé.
Je viens de lui dire, elle m'a regardé. Oh putain! Where is Monique?
It was really frustrating and probably a lot more so for poor Nico, who kept trying to explain. The more he explained, the more I failed, and failed, and failed, and failed again. But just at the very end.
Ouais, je suis perpendiculaire.
Ah mais c'est trop tard là. C'est quand la baume elle était au milieu. Et t'as pas regardé la baume, t'avais les yeux là-bas.
Ah, j'étais perpendiculaire.
Hein? Bah vas-y.
I finally asked everyone to be quiet and just let me do it. I failed again and then finally did it perfect. Steph did it right the first time, of course, but it was beginner's luck. He tried to confirm and failed over and over again. We put the cameras down and continued until late in the day. The objective was for all of us to execute the maneuver successfully twice in a row.
Man overboard exercises.
We all succeeded. We took our neighbor Chris out for an afternoon sail. She hadn't sailed much, so it was a good exercise for us to take a guest out and make her feel comfortable, safe, and have fun. We also practiced port maneuvers. Port maneuvering is the most intimidating, especially if there's wind. And there's always wind in Port Cat. We got better and more confident. And on my last dock, and for some unexplained idiotic reason, I confused reverse with forward, and it wasn't that bad. There was a lot more scare than harm. A valuable lesson was learned. Early the next day, our skipper left to be reunited with his family, and we returned to Switzerland. So here's an update on the license situation. So I'm back here at La Tour de Paix. Last fall, this is where my whole Winded Voyage series started. I started with episode 1, I was here looking at boats, and this is a little marina called La Tour de Paix. La Tour, the tower over there. This is where I did my sailing courses with CVVT or CVVT, Cercle de Voile Vevey La Tour. Super cool people, super great place to learn how to sail and get your license. And I did my test with an expert that is contracted by the state to do this examination. His name is Francois. Let me just tell you, the guy was great. He was fair, showed me and taught me a few things additional, and now I am officially licensed. Fucking yes, I'm officially licensed to sail on this lake. Now I need to send a copy of that license, a copy of my first aid certificate, copy of my eye test, copy of my hearing test, a attestation or certification of the 1,000 miles that we just did on the Med, and all that has to go to Bern at the Cruising Club Suisse, who are mandated by the Office Fédéral de Navigation Maritime, or the Maritime Navigation Office in Switzerland, to validate my whole file. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm just like inches away from getting that license and learning more about sailing and everything, and actually getting out there. So meanwhile, I'm still here on this lake. I'm still here in Switzerland, but not for long. Winded Voyage is about to take off soon. As soon as I have that license, I'm out of here. I decided to bring my file with all the required items to Bern at the offices of the Swiss Cruising Club. So I've just dropped off all my documents. I'm here in Bern. I really dig this city. This is a really awesome little city. I love it, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna walk around a little bit and let you have a look at it. Ironically, this is the most landlocked city you could find. And yeah, it's ironic because this is where they're issuing my ocean license. But this is, wow, awesome. As it were, I stumbled on another festival, Buskers Bern Street Music Festival. Bern is the capital of Switzerland. I love this city. It's a wonderful little medieval city. Its coat of arms is a black bear which figures everywhere. Fountains offer pristine waters for its residents, which are pleasantly decorated with Brothers Grimm-like figures. The people here seem truly down to earth and cool and mellow and pleasant. I stayed a few hours to enjoy some of the music and the festival, and once again was treated to a wonderful spontaneous experience.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There were 40 different groups performing all over the old town.
I got no problem being born as a wasp. I got whatever I wanted at whatever the cost. I got to learn how to play the guitar. I got the kicks and the...
They did not receive fees to play this gig, so we were all encouraged to tip, donate, and help support these wonderful artists. I certainly spread some support and dropped a few coins in the hat. I know how it feels to perform your art and depend on the generosity and kindness of others.
He's never gonna be very wise. That's
so laid back, and music is awesome. Spontaneity rules, man. It's just the way to go. You just go somewhere and shit happens.
Hear about the Barry boom, a million babies called Barry crawling out of the womb. A million mamas were no longer alone, and they all got impregnated to the sound of Barry's baritone. That's why he's reaching out from way up the road. There's a message Barry sent us, and the message is love. And every time they got Harry, that's us. There's a small piece of Barry in every one of us, Barry White. That's right, baby, try as we might.
Here, I felt really proud to be Swiss, and human, and thankful for simple pleasures. I didn't plan this. Sometimes the best plan is to have no plan, and an open mind, because this is a good example of the kind of surprises that sailing can unravel, even in a place which couldn't be any more landlocked and far from the oceans.
John gave panties thrown on stage, there's nothing like it. Nothing like it. Given by the merciless light of the day. I know my vocal cords will give me away. The only Barrys that ever showed.
What more can I say but thank you. Thank you to all the mighty gods up there, and thank you all patrons for your support in watching this series. Stay tuned. Season 2 is coming up.
In jedem von euch steckt ein Stück Barry White. Wir wissen nicht, welches Stück das ist.